She was in charge of administering some of these, therapy sessions or whatever they would call it, but just basically torture to these people. She ended up having almost kind of a psychotic break herself. She became anorexic, and she failed her neurology exams, and so she went into a really deep depression. She attempted to commit suicide. That didn't work. She was admitted to the hospital, and to another hospital. Ewan Cameron came to visit her, and he said, "I think you should come back to the Allan Memorial, not as a doctor, but as a patient, and let me treat you." So she ends up going back to the Allan Memorial as a patient, and she thought to herself that it's going to be okay. They're not going to do the electric shock to me because you had to sign a consent form and, for that to happen to you. The people who are signing the consent forms, they don't know how bad it's actually going to be. They're just signing their name. But she knows, I haven't signed a consent form, so they can't do that to me. But it turns out in the time since she went to the hospital and came back, they had stopped doing the consent forms, and he would just do this on whoever. And so they ended up doing this electric shock treatment on her. And, afterwards, she would be babbling, incontinent, couldn't put on her makeup or clothes or anything.